Spencer and Ricco rose from the grave on the same fateful night. Guitar pick in hand and melodica coming out of his lap band. Spewed forth from a volcano like ashes raining down. Like it's a guitar mixed in. Oh, they burned everything as they made their way into town, and everyone was like, damn, you so hot. You glowing orange like the end of a cigarette. I wanna put you in my mouth and take a long drag. It's gotta be long, yeah. All the girls are like, hey, they could be a really cute couple, but he's gay. And he's not. Catch 22, let's bone. 22, let's bone. Catch 22, let's bone. I know. Catch 22, let's bone. That ball smell is wafting. I can't talk about it. Mothballs is what it smells like. The smell of animal balls. The animal being a moth. At night he flies, goes to the light. That's right. Oh, that shit isn't loose. It's high. Nice. Hi, my name is Ricco Fajardo. I play Alem Zimmerman in the Troubadours.
I'm Sean O'Connor. I play Spencer Caper in the Troubadours. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for coming.
There's a lot of guy etiquette.
Should we be looking at you or the camera? I feel like keep looking at the camera. I'm gonna look at you.
I think you just do it.
Yeah, do it comes natural.
Do it comes natural.
Actually, I was born in Minnesota and then I've moved here 2 weeks later. So I've been a Dallas boy for most of my life. Great. Just love the heat. I love punishing myself. I think that's my defining character trait. I deserve it, the heat and the misery, all the time.
I was born and raised in California, from San Jose. I went to school out in Southern California at UC Irvine, and I came out to Dallas, Texas. Went to SMU with this guy right here. So. Yeah.
We weren't friends though. Let's get that straight.
That's actually true. You may think that was like a witty joke, but we didn't even like really know each other. Like,
it's not that we didn't like each other, we just really didn't know each other.
Yeah, it was one of those passing things where you're walking in the hall and you're like, oh,
hey,
that guy.
You're not my soulmate.
And so therefore, everything else was grayed out. We met in the men's restroom. Over at SMU for the first time. That's when I first met him.
And the stalls are really low.
Yeah.
Like, because back in the 70s they didn't want.
Oh, this is a true story.
It's a true story.
They didn't want gay couples to be canoodling in the stalls in the men's restroom. So at SMU they have very low stalls.
It's there to this day. I mean, like if you go to sit down and do your business, you can clearly make eye contact with your neighbor. If there's one there. Yeah.
It's a proposition, but. It was less of a proposition, more of a intrudence.
It's just eyes. It's just.
Yeah.
Hey,
so I was pooping to make a short story long. And he just sort of popped up and was like, hey, Sean. And I was like, Ricco has my sense of humor. That's hilarious. So that's when I knew I could start tolerating him.
When we were going to school at SMU, Sean and myself got involved with a summer feature.
I'm not allergic to cats.
Salute. Called All the Wrong Friends, which we shot this summer feature, and there was a wonderful group of people that we were working with, some of whom are still actually with our production crew with Healed by Rain. And of those friends that we met during that fateful journey was Brina Palencia. So we had finished filming like a 16-hour shoot, just crashing out, and I came in there and I was kind of dopey with fatigue, kind of punchy. Okay. And so I took out my guitar and I just started playing like jams to put people to sleep, singing like fake lullabies. I caress your face with my hand.
Okay, I liked it.
So yeah, I was just playing jams, and then Brina approached me in the morning and was like, hey, so you play guitar and sing and stuff. And then that's how our friendship began to form. And I met with Haley. I met Haley for the first time over at a Thai restaurant. And then they were like, okay, super secret. You can't tell anybody about what this is. It's called the Troubadours. And it's spelled D-O-O-R-S, like a door. And I'm like,
okay, well, what's it about? And they're like, oh, so they proceeded to tell me what the show was about. And I'm like, that sounds awesome. Sounds super fun. So I'm like, yeah, I'm down.
Similarly, after Brina was just so impressed with Rico's guitar skills, she asked me if I played an instrument, and I very abruptly said no. So she asked if I could do anything else, and I was like, well, I didn't really have much under my belt. Like I think I said like I can improv, sure. So she kind of brought up the project, and she said that the main character has like this gay roommate, and she was talking about all the different characters, and when she sent out the post, it was choose the one that you think you fit the most and then send in an audition video. When I did the tape, I kind of was like, this seems like the kind of guy whose dad probably wasn't proud of him. And yeah, all of his passion is just not in the right place. So as I was going through it, I just kind of like thought about, well, what if he's not very well respected for what he does? And that kind of like created this level of self-loathing for the character. He didn't turn out as dark as like I guess the audition tape started, but it was just kind of fun to like take sort of like instead of doing like a stereotype of just like a loud gay character, this one just has like a lot of demons, and he just has a desperate need for not reassurance. He has a need for
Validation.
Validation. He always needs validation because he never got it from his father. So that was kind of like his driving point. He's always trying to impress people. So I sent in my tape, and they loved it. And I was just so happy because I knew Brina was incredibly intelligent, and I knew she was a great writer. So it was all just kind of downhill from there. It was such a fantastic product, and we couldn't have done it without this cat. I mean, the whole thing was fantastic, but every day showing up with a big professional crew and not having to worry about stuff like you didn't. All the film projects I've done so far, you're not just in charge of acting, but you're in charge of like keeping all of your stuff straight as far as like the props, and I felt like there was always so much more to worry about than just my acting, what I was doing in the scene, just because we didn't have the resources and you're kind of doing everything. So getting to be part of like a big production where all you had to worry about was yourself is like, that sounds, I hope that doesn't sound oddly selfish, but it's really great when that's the only concern an actor has, is that they just get to go out there and bring something to this character. Since everything was so well written, it was just always a blast. Like I never faltered in that this was going to be something just awesome. Even if there was like Magic Circles Day, for instance, which is a very trippy.
The kittens.
Yeah. Like we had little kittens raised up in Magic Circles Day, which doesn't really have an official definition. That's like an episode we did, so everything was very abstract. But even then, I was like, I felt confident because Brina knows what she wants to do, and we all knew we could trust her, and that we didn't always know what the end product would look like. And I think that was probably my other favorite part post-production, was getting to see the episode, because when you're there on the day filming, you don't really know what the end product's going to look like all the time. Like, you have an idea, and then when you're just blown away by seeing the final product, and it's so much more than you ever could have dreamed of. It's fantastic. The baby was really cute, like super cute, like the star of the show, cute. And his name was Hero.
And it's a girl.
His name.
No,
That's a boy. Hero's a girl.
Hero's a very androgynous name. It could be either, right?
She was wearing
I didn't
pink,
look at
and
its
she had a
parts.
little.
I
She had
didn't-
bows.
There was a baby, and it was cute. During Halloween, I wore well, I'm not going to say that. I have a very fun costume, and at one point I tried to hike it up as like a moment of defiance when we're talking to like our adversaries, and Jane Addams, played by Martha Harms, and Tiffany Hobbs, playing Camille, were on either side of me, and like I'm a big guy, and in my head, as I said, like, you know, you can't plan these things, but I had hoped it would go better than this. When I hiked it up, I just reamed both of them in the face. Like, Rico's a perfect, like right there, and it wasn't like hesitant. It was I was acting, you know, so I really, and I felt the contact.
To hit two people at once, that's
Yeah.
like martial arts stuff. To be able to go like, bah!
And I've never hit a woman, and to hit both of them at the same time on accident was just like a moral crumbling.
When I had these armful of beautiful baby kittens, there's like a chain reaction. One of them starts peeing, and I feel the warmth, and I go, oh no, that sucks. That's a bummer. It's okay, just keep going. And I feel another one going, and I'm like, oh no. And then another, it's just like a waterfall of kitten pee.
When we were shooting outside, a school of children let out at like 3:30, right when we were all dressed up, and we were shooting like down the street from the school. So you can see one of the takes that's actually in the episode is like a child and a father ride by on like a bike made for two, and then you see like Frodo and Sam come out. I don't know how to talk to children, And one kid's like, "What is this for?" And I was like, "This is a internet web series that is going to be broadcast on the intrawebs." And I think it was Martha who was like, "Just tell him it's a TV. He doesn't know what that is." And I'm like, it's a show for people who.
Jonathan Brooks like nearly naked as Gandalf.
Yeah, some parents thought it was something that their kids
Oh,
shouldn't
who is
see.
this perv in this robe running around? I'm like, no, it's fine. That's Gandalf, kids.
Don't worry,
Let his magic guide you.
magic's real.
Yeah, bingo, got that. These people, these wonderful people.
Go on.
You've been allergic to cats this whole time. You've been.
No, I like to face my fears, and we couldn't have done it without our Kickstarter money and without the support and encouragement of not just the people that donated and the people, our friends and family, but it's just been a big community effort. There's just so many people involved in the production side, and then just I feel like I've said the word community a lot. Community.
Community.
Tune in next time. Hello.